Hi, welcome back to The Breakdown. I'm your host, Zaid OCT, and today my guest is the mayor of the city of Rochester Hill, Mayor Brian Barnett. Mayor Barnett, thanks for being with us today.
Thanks for having me, Z.
Thanks for being here, man. So listen, the city's doing really, really well. Tell me about, as a mayor so far, what did you feel were some of the key attributes that got the city to be where it's at today?
The city of Rochester Hills is doing great. We've had a really good year. We've won a couple major national awards. Money Magazine and CNN recognized the city as one of the top 10 places to live in the country.
Number one in Michigan.
Number one in Michigan. I know your viewing audience is across the country. There's actually 39,000 places to live in America, and to be number 9 is actually something we're really excited about. We just recently named Michigan's safest city. Which is obviously another big honor. So we've had some really good success, and I'm really proud of our community. We're 75,000 people on the outskirts of Metro Detroit, people working hard and I think enjoying our quality of life.
Awesome, awesome. You know, being mayor has got to be a big responsibility, and I'm sure it's a lot of work, but what is one of your favorite parts about being mayor?
Well, you know, I think the best part about being mayor, I've been mayor for 9 years now. When I became mayor, I was the youngest in the nation of a city over 50,000. People ask me my favorite part. It's that in those 9 years, I've never actually had the same day twice. It's an incredibly diverse job. Our community is vibrant. Lots of things happening. You can think you're going to go one way, something happens in the morning, and you have to react and position yourself in your city in a different, to respond to whatever happened. And so I think the diversity of the job is fantastic. And some of the things we've been able to accomplish as a community make me exceptionally proud and make me, enjoy and look forward to coming to work every day.
I personally have been living in Rochester Hills for about 22 years. I kind of grew up in the city, went to high school there, middle school there, and it's a great place to live. And I love to. It's been a blessing to see it blossom, kind of over the last couple of decades. And I grew up there. Now I got kids, and we're raising my kids in the city. And it's a good feeling knowing that it was the 2015 safest city. They received the safest city in Michigan award. Is that correct?
That's correct. Yes, and you mentioned your kids. We have one of the top 10 school districts in the state. We have if you're a property owner, I know your home and your business are in the city of Rochester. Property values are going up extremely fast. Number 39 again in the nation.
Wow.
And really number 2 in all of the Midwest. So the investment that you made in the community was a good one.
Right.
I know you know that, but like I said, the city just on all measures is really outperforming our peers and is really proving to be an exceptional place to live, work, and raise your family.
So school systems play a big part in raising the value of the homes. People finding jobs also obviously it raises the value of the community and the value of the homes. And I believe we have, is it the second lowest unemployment rate in the state?
Right, and we've worked hard to achieve that. We have an economic development team that I spend a lot of time with at the city of Rochester Hills, and their job is to go out and find companies that are a good fit with our community. An interesting fact about the city of Rochester Hills, more robots are made in our city than any other city in North America. Rochester Hills is the robotic capital of our continent. So it tells you a little bit about the kind of companies that we're looking to bring here and the kind of residents we have, potential employers for those companies. So I travel around the world, around the country, and our teams do to try to find companies that would be a good fit for Rochester Hills to bring those folks back. Because they provide jobs, they provide the services, and they, as you said, they increase the value of our homes.
Now, I know that there's something really cool as you were the 2015 Mayor of the Year.
Yes, I was.
How cool is that?
Well, that was, I think, I find it pretty cool. My grandma finds it exceptionally cool. It's almost embarrassing.
Your biggest fan?
But no, it was a nice honor. I mean, when you're recognized by your peers for doing something well and for being at least in this current year among the best, yeah, it's a great honor.
Congratulations.
And I share that with my team. I mean, a mayor or a CEO gets and deserves some credit, but largely. It's the people who are actually doing the day-to-day stuff, the folks that get everything done. They deserve the credit, and if not for their outstanding work, the employees of the city of Rochester Hills, none of these things that we've talked about so far would ever have materialized.
Totally agree. He's handsome and humble, folks. Now you travel all over the place, and I know that the city's been recognized in these waste management program as well was kind of what led to some of this, right?
Yeah, it was. It was. You know, it's not the sexiest thing in government talking about trash
The
pickup.
trash man, ladies and gentlemen.
But we had a system that everyone was responsible for their own trash. So you had it out on Monday, your neighbor had it out on Tuesday, the guy down the street had it out on Thursday.
Right.
And we put everything together in 2009 for a comprehensive plan. And the unique thing that we did was we incentivized recycling. And we were the first community to do that in the Midwest, between New Jersey and New Mexico. No one was doing it. And so when you recycle, you get points, and those points you can redeem for movie tickets, gift cards at Home Depot or restaurants or whatever.
In the city?
Yeah, most of them in the city. So you know, for doing something that you're going to do anyway, throwing out your trash, now that money gets poured back into the community. And we went from being a community that only 15% of our people recycled to now we have between 80 and 85% of our people recycling, and we're the #1 recycling community in Michigan.
Wow, that's amazing, man. Congratulations. We're talking trash with Mayor Brian Barnett of Rochester Hills. We'll be right back.